we all knew I wasn't gonna win, what's the point?
Epic tour for me.
Yeah, yeah. You're fucking huge. Yes. You're huge. You gonna compete?
Kiedy xingando ia mudar występować na Olympii.
Next year he'll try.
How much does he weigh?
Hã?
What does he weigh?
Quanto você pesa?
123.
123 kilograms.
What is that in pounds?
Pounds is like 250.
That's it?
Yes.
Looks,
My
look.
race is 300.
Yeah.
Tô
Looks
28
like.
dias parado.
He 20 days.
Operação na coluna.
He did operation. Don't work. The first time he did a workout.
Training in Ohio.
Yeah, I
Você tava falando que eu
remember.
tava treinando em Ohio
He
com
trained in
claridade.
Ohio.
Estava atrás dele vendo o treino.
He saw you there. Yeah.
Da Protein.
Of course.
Yes.
So, this is what I call the injured workout. Nothing but machine. No heavy weight. Probably may only go up to 2 plates. I don't even know, 10 pounds. Okay, this is not gonna work. I'm not that weak. We're not gonna use 10 pounds. All right, so now we're gonna do a nice prime row. This is one of my favorites. I put the weight at the top, I believe. Yeah, putting the weight at the top kind of helps with the stretch of the position. So that's just how we're gonna go here. It's just nothing crazy. Moderate weight, and that's it. Okay. I already won one.
Keep yourself a little more heavy.
So, as far as the workout goes, that was it. I'm a little thirsty. But as far as the workout goes, that was it. Just got a solid focus on the dumps a lot. Go there, get that pump before I see my coach, so I can be like, look at how big I am. But I was telling you a lot.
So what happened? I'm really sorry.
Oh, thank you. It's okay.
I hope you recover.
Shit happens, you know?
Yeah. And I'm like Karen's client as well.
Oh, Karen? Yeah.
I really hope you guys figure it out.
It's just touring.
Yeah.
Just needs time.
Yeah.
But, you know, bad time.
You'll come back stronger.
Yeah, next year.
Yes.
Next year.
May I get a picture?
Yeah, I'm a little sweaty.
Thank you. It's all right. Thank you. Thank you so much.
No problem.
It's a cake. All right, so, I mean, realistically, you guys know I follow that RP strength training type style, which is, I've kept the style the same. I just made the split a little different instead of the PPO. You know, being when I got closer to the show, I kind of split things up a little more, where I had like a chest and bicep day, full back day, shoulders and tries, kind of like my old split that I used to have. But I still kept the training method of RP the same. But now that we're in off season, I guess, off season recovery mode, I am gonna go back to more of a PPL style. I do find it very beneficial, that way of training, to gain size and strength rather quickly, and also add the frequency back as well. So I'm not sure, you know, when I'm able to train legs, of course. I'm hoping, you know, quads sooner than later, because as most of you know, some don't, but back in 2018, I actually tore the other hamstring on like a Monday or Tuesday, and I remember training quads that Saturday or Sunday. So I do feel this one's a little more severe. I don't think drastically severe, but definitely a little more. So I'm hoping, you know, within maybe, we'll start from today, about a week to 2 weeks, I can get back into some light quad training. But we'll see. You know, as long as, you know, I'm able to go hard on the upper body. You know, I'll probably do push pull, take off, push pull. Maybe take 2 days off. You know, hopefully I'll add some cardio in. Cardio right now is a little rough, but we'll see. You know, I'm just, one thing that my coach Matt taught me is you gotta live in the moment. You gotta live in the day. You know, take it day by day. You know, so that's what I'm doing. Each day is always something different. So the more I learn to just live kind of in that moment, environment, that's just what I'm doing. You know, you don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. You know, I could wake up tomorrow and be perfectly fine. Probably not, but you understand what I'm saying. So yeah, we just live in the moment, and right now we're gonna do a little push. Tomorrow be a little pull. No, today's pull, sorry. Today's pull, tomorrow's push. And then, who knows? All right, so now we're going to some biceps. Start with a preacher curl. I actually like this machine. They actually have one of these machines at one of the fit clubs I go to, so I do like this one a lot. It's literally just, it's got to run the course. So every day it was just getting worse. And, you know, we try to be hopeful. You know, we try like the whole, I think Karen uses the MT, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's just, it's in the middle of getting work, you know what I mean? It's always get worse before it gets better. And at that point I just was like, I can't. If I'm not gonna place third or better, I'm not putting myself to drop. It's just ridiculous. So as hard as it was, I had to do it.
Well, it's good to see you here today, kind of getting after it too.
Yeah, you take me off the stage, you can't take me out of the gym though.
I know, that's right.
I'll find a way, you know?
Well, I don't want to interrupt your workout.
You look great, by the way.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Absolutely, good luck to you.
I appreciate it.
I'll be there watching.
All right, I know.
I wouldn't miss it.
Well, that's awesome of you.
Of course. When you're so depleted, you know, I'm sure my face has maybe gotten a little thicker because I've enjoyed food. But when you're so sunken in, honestly, with the way my body works, I could probably eat like shit for a few days and probably not gain anything. I had about 2 big fat ugly meals yesterday with a couple regular meals, and I ended up dropping 2 pounds. You know, so I thought I was gonna gain, you know, at least a pound or stay the same or something. Cause my body, with shit food, I tend to lose weight for some reason. But that's not what I thought. But I also have to remember, you know, when I had to make this call, then I decided to eat my sorrows away for a little while, which I'm still doing. I'm not done. I didn't go through the whole depleted phase. You know, I didn't have to stop water yet, or drop water. We didn't take any diuretics yet. We didn't go crazy on, you know, AIs, whatever you want to call it. So there's no good. I'm not gonna have like that vicious rebound weight. So I'm able to kind of get away with eating like doo-doo and not put on massive amount of weight. So I'm actually my body's actually in a very good spot right now. This is probably almost a better spot than coming out of a show, to be honest, because you're so sensitive. But even though I'm sensitive, it's a different type of sensitive, where I can eat and not get that blow up type of feeling, you know. So that's probably the happiest part that I have right now throughout this whole thing, you know. And I'm just trying to stay positive, you know. I know this is just a minor setback for me, but you know, I'm human. You know, I know I'm the mutant and all that shit, and it's cool, but I'm a human, and I'd be lying if I said this shit don't kill me inside. You know, I've probably cried 1,000 times, literally. I've probably had a million breakdowns, and you know, I'm not choosing to have it. I'm kind of letting my emotions run where they run right now, and if I feel it, I'm just gonna let it out. You know, it's just one of those things, and it sucks because, you know, I know I say every year, oh, I'm gonna win, but I actually truly felt like this was gonna be my year to win. You know, I really did. So knowing that was taken from me from a freak accident, literally right before I left, it's devastating. You know, it's heartbreaking, and the only thing I can do is, you know, stay positive, come in here, and just train up our body in the meantime. You know. I didn't train legs. It happened like right after I trained chest. I stood up and I was like, oh fuck. I just thought it was like one of those things where you're like, we're all right. And then Wednesday, it still was there, but whatever. So I had my wife rub it a little, like kind of, and right like kind of in the crevice here, where it's like, it feels like a guitar string. You know what I'm talking about? It was the most pain. And I'm like, fuck. So then that Wednesday, you know, I trained back. I could just feel it, and it started to swell. And I'm like. Thursday, we wanted to send in check-ins, swelled more. And then Thursday, I couldn't walk to save my life. Friday, I trained back again because I just couldn't train legs. I was even my last leg day, I couldn't do it. Saturday, we flew, and then as soon as we got in, I couldn't do any cardio except the elliptical at the time. So I just got on the elliptical. That was all I could do. It hurt, but like I could manage it. And then we tried to get work done Sunday and Monday, and I think what happened was the guy used like that MPF machine or whatever that's supposed to like take away the inflammation and bruising. It worked, but I think because of how fresh this is, he was like rubbing the fucking shit out of it, which I think backfired and then blew it up more. So at that point I woke up Tuesday. Well, I didn't sleep Monday night because it was in severe pain. So I just woke up Tuesday. I just told Matt, I'm like, realistically, we know this ain't gonna happen, bro. So we had to just make that call.
If the inflammation went away, the thing is, you will not get rid of the water you will return from the inflammation you had. Just like you won't be at your best, and that's.
No, and I said, man, it's not like we were like top 10 or like we were third. If I'm not third or higher every fucking year leading out, I'm not gonna put myself in the risk.
And the risk of someone beating you, which is they shouldn't.
Yeah, so it's like I'd rather just say I'm still third with an asteroid next to my name, and we'll start again next year.
So if the inflammation went away, you would stay straight away.
If I could be able to walk like a normal person, yeah, I'd be on stage.
Like, you know, mindset.
You know, I don't. That's what I'm saying. Like because I knew, right? I could have been like, babe, we're not going. Like I know I'm not, but I'm like, there's always that what if, and I'd rather not have that in the back of my head than just bail. You know. So I tried, failed, but it's okay. I would have won. I don't care what anyone says. I would have fucking won. I would have won. We didn't dry out yet. I was flat, by the way. So I would have fucking won.
Because comparing to the Arnold fucking Abdullah grew so much, man. And just why I hate people saying he look the same. What the fuck are you talking about? The details are deeper. He looked bigger. The
Let me
waist.
explain something to you. When I post pictures, first of all, it's in the morning, fasted, nothing in me, not even cardio yet. You got people
And nobody does
posting
this,
their
only you.
post-workout shit.
Yeah.
Of course I look fucking bigger, you dumbass. I can do it too. I just choose not to and be realistic. So.
Anyway, man, glad you are okay.
Yeah, we're pushing.
I just told him. I'm sorry.
You were really sad about that.
I'm very sad too.
Even Patrick yesterday, he was with me. I was like, "Fuck, my heart is broken from it." Like, he said, "I could imagine what is going on, like in his head, like,
Sucks, man. You know, but
just like even the people who will hate you, they will feel like, fuck, it hurt, you know, it hurt."
it's not like I just bailed or something. You know, oh, I missed my flight. It's oh shit. You know, like.
All the hard work, all the...
It could happen to any of us, you know, at any single moment. Maybe now I'm just leaving the machine and I will just.
That's what I'm saying. Now that it's happening, I will no longer take anything for granted. Like and when people ask me to travel or do something, I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm going. I don't give a fuck anymore.
You're very smart, you know?
Because
like, you don't injure yourself from training.
Well, the fact that this can happen a week out. No, and you know how I train. Everyone knows how the fuck I train.
Yeah, we're following you.
The mindset you have is just fucking nuts.
Slow and
But I will never. I will remember this moment. Like it's one of those things.
It's a very big lesson, yeah.
Fire you up.
Yeah, well, people are like, I'm happy to see you in here. I'm like, yeah, you can take me out of the fucking
I hope
thing,
you do
but
the Arnold there.
No.
You will not.
focusing on that.
Go defended, man. Like, get the.
I already won.
beat the I know, but you can.
I have
like,
above the
you
Olympics.
need to qualify again anyway. Like, winning at 300 grand and beating everyone else.
I'd rather put the size on needed, make the changes needed.
Nothing bad. Which size is the?
Oh no, let me
from the Arnold.
if I'm going to be honest with you,
Olympia,
now this might sound like a pussy, but I need a break. I need a break. I worked way too hard for this prep, for this to happen.
you push weight like you took.
The Arnold's not
every
that far away, and I don't know how this is gonna go. I want a break. I want to be normal, be jacked, care to my wife for a little while, because she's been a godsend during this whole thing. You know, so I'd rather just say, you know what?
Break.
Break. I'm 29, bro.
Whoa! I'm 28.
If I was like 35, I'd be like, Arnold.
I did not know you were turning 29.
15 Olympian.
Yeah, I'm not.
Mashallah, 29.
I'd rather make some money, focus on business. You know what I mean? I got a year ain't gonna kill me.
Patience and stuff. Shows everything.
I just love this shit, man. I'll never not train. I'll find a way always. I need to know his secret to get peeled like that, though.
I'm living with him.
2 hours? Nah, I don't want it. I'm good on that.
No, he's really disciplined. I'm living with him. It's very.
This is the most disciplined guy on
No,
planet.
On planet.
if somebody said 2 hours of cardio, I'd say I'm done. No, I'll be honest. The most cardio I've done in my life for a prep, not recently at all, but was 2.5 hours. Worst prep of my life. And I said, you know what? I'm never gonna do that shit again. That much cardio. This prep, 45 minutes max. And here's the thing.
I started with 45 minutes, but I ended up last 4 weeks.
But here's the thing. I hate doing
You
cardio.
don't eat more.
What?
You don't feel like eating more because 2 hours and a half makes you.
Let me refrain.
Yeah.
45 minutes cardio.
Yeah.
Because of the way my body was responding, I was eating. My lowest amount of carbs was 350.
Okay, I'm not getting hungry.
Huh?
I'm not getting hungry.
Starving. What do you mean not hungry?
That's my reason.
My high day? My high day? No, my high day was probably around 700. But my regular days were like 300, 350.
Okay, got it.
And then I did have a lot of cheat meals. But my body just responded. Yeah. We're still getting it in.
The uncrowned cabinet.
For now.
Imagine that. Pushing! You can't walk! You can't fucking walk! I needed to carry him.
I can do bicep curls though. Wait.
Started like.
I like to stay on the leaner side. No, I do honestly.
Well, I would try to see it every year. I said the same.
Like this week, I'll probably enjoy a lot just because I'm gonna, like I said, don't count, eat my sorrows away. But once I get home, I love IHOP.
Fuck, it's the best.
Why you like IHOP?
I've been.
You never been to IHOP?
One time we went there and Antoine got a steak. Oh, get the fuck out. After Olympia one year.
You fucked up.
Antoine got a steak. And it was the worst steak ever, and it was so funny. But that was the one time I went, and I don't think I really got anything.
No, I'm trying to think. Where's a good breakfast place? I mean, IHOP's good, but that's not where I want to take you.
Oh yeah? What's your called? Kiki's?
Well, we didn't tell me.
Kiki's. What's
Is it
that?
better here? Is it here?
Kiki's. Oh yeah. Fuck IHOP. Go to Kiki's, bro.
Yeah.
Actually, we should all go.
Yeah.
I mean, none of us are in the Olympia now anyway, so. We can go tomorrow or Friday or something. Hi, Regan.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Good.
Yeah, bro.
Good to see you, man.
Rigi, what's up?
How are you?
I'm
How you
good.
doing?
Hey, how are you?
Can't skip a day. Still got arms to train.
Yeah. 2 days out.
I'm like 56 weeks out. Yeah, I gotta wait till next year, 56 weeks out. I'm here.
Sorry, brother. It's fucking
Freak
shit.
accident,
It's fucking
no?
shit. Yeah. Oh my god.
It actually looks better,
Better than.
but it's just, it's like I said to everyone, if I'm not third or higher, I'm not gonna,
Not doing it. Yeah.
even
If
if
you know where they're, where
I'd say even by prejudging, I could walk somewhat normal. It's just,
you're coming for to be your best. Right?
if I'm not able to present that,
You work too hard for this.
it's not like I was top 10 or 12 where it's like,
Yeah, okay,
fuck it.
Just jump in and then
this is,
see where I land.
I'm gonna contend to win. Like I'm not, this isn't winning, regardless, And I knew because, we were all optimistic. I try to push, but
Yeah.
if you know if you tear something, it takes days.
It gets worse.
Yes,
and then it gets
better.
But there's
So
no-
even with all the Karen, the MPF, whatever it's
all
called,
this stuff is.
as
You did everything.
Is it still getting worse? Like that's gonna help, but it's still gonna get, it's taking the course.
Yeah.
And that's just kind of where we're at. But I'm staying hopeful. I'd be lying to you if I'm like not dying inside.
Well, of
This
course.
sucks.
This is everything to you, man.
Yeah. So it's one of those things where I have to just take it on the chin and accept that there's a reason.
We're human and this shit happens.
God has a plan, and I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna hope it's a better one than what could have happened. If the way I look at it is maybe He saved me from a greater pain to put me through this pain.
Else.
I don't know. I like to think optimistic, but it's hard because it's, with the relationship me and Matt had, and how smooth this prep really went. I told him, I'm like, bro, your first Sandow. I'm giving you that first Sandow.
Shit.
And then it was like that few days before we left, and I'm like, and he didn't know the surreal of it all because I told him, and he was like, all right, well, time to toughen up. Like, you'll be
the
fine.
severity of it.
Yeah.
Like how bad
so then
it
every
is.
day,
So
and
you kept
eventually,
pushing.
he was like, oh shit. So when he came and saw me,
Did this stem from, because I remember my calves bugging me a little bit.
I think.
And then
No,
something.
I don't really know because it didn't bother me. And that's another thing. It's still tight.
Yeah.
I can't flex this. So say even this was better.
Yeah.
I can't get on this foot
Yeah.
and flex Like,
And you have to be able to fight.
no.
Yeah, there's
So
no-
like, I'm down
Yeah.
on both
Yeah,
technically.
yeah.
Like if I was able to kick this back,
Yeah.
which
And
I'm actually
just-
able to stand on it a little better right now.
Yeah.
But really flex it, tighten it,
Yeah.
and say it was still bruised. The inflammation. There might have been a point where I'm like, fuck it, let's just try it.
Yeah.
But the fact that I can't,
Yeah.
and then this is,
Yeah.
it's not worth it.
No, you
It's
made
just
the
not
right
worth
call.
it.
You made the right call.
Good. 3 sets. Nice little push day, nice pump. You know, we did about 4 back exercises when we were dealt. We did 3 biceps. Probably should have done 2, but you know, a little bit more wouldn't kill anyone. So I would love to try and do cardio, but it is what it is. Yes, it's an injury. Should I be in here? Probably not. But again, this is my life. You know, it's like Ronnie Coleman. He gets surgery. They tell him he needs to, be out of the gym for 3 months. He's in that motherfucker the next day. You know, and it's like, when there's a will, there's a way. But I knew not stepping on stage was the right call. You know, because I'm third. You know, I was third. If I'm not gonna be third again or higher, I'm not getting on stage. And I just knew with having this torn hamstring, having my calf locked up, that I can't even flex none of this, I would have been out of the top 10. Regardless of how good the front looks, my back looks, if this part ain't cooperating, you lose. Like, you're lost. And that doesn't sit well with me. So I'd rather just rest and still be able to say I'm third and have like an asteroid next to my name, and we'll see what happens next year, you know. But I'm not going to get on stage and be like, yeah, I dropped to 10th because I got injured. I'd rather just do the right thing. So
I think it really depends on the person. Like, some people want to be like compete and just prove a point. Like, yes, you can push, yes, you can appear, but I think that you're like a different kind. You want to appear because you're here to win, right?
like, if I was last every year, then yeah, I'd be like, fuck it. But I'm fighting for a title, man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not here to move up spots. I'm here to fucking win. And if I know, and we all knew I wasn't gonna win, what's the point? I know this sport, it's like, oh, well, you know, it's fun, you know, whatever. Nah, man, fuck that. There's $400K on the line, but I'm trying to fucking win. And then I'm trying to win as many as I can. And I felt so confident this year. Like, I know I say it every year, I'll win, but I really felt like this, with the improvements that I was able to make in such a short amount of time, from the Arnold to when I started this prep until now, because I was still progressing, I knew it was game over. You know, everyone else talks shit, oh, because I lost to Samson, oh, Nick's out of the top 5, oh my, blow a dick, you know? I've been fucking counted out my whole life. And I love it. That's what people don't understand. I love that shit. My wife, Maria, hated it. Whenever people came, she's like, who the fuck? And it's like, I did this my whole life. Like, I'm cool. I love that shit. Because what do I do best is I prove people wrong. In this scenario, unfortunately, there was nothing, I can't prove, I hurt myself. Like, there's not much I can do. So, I have a whole, 52 weeks? You know, it sucks to think that way, that I have 52 weeks, because it's like, fuck, I got injured, but now I have to wait. But now I can really make improvements. You know, when people are like, oh, you should do the Arnold. Listen, I love the Arnold. The Arnold is probably one of my favorite shows to do, hands down. I already won one. You know, I want to win an Olympia now. Yeah. So my goal, right, is obviously recover from this, let the body rest a little bit, and actually focus on business a little bit. Spend more time with Maria, because she's been a godsend through literally this entire process. Give her the little attention she needs. Let her mind reset a little bit. This is teamwork. At the end of the day, can I do this alone? for sure. I have, always have. But nothing beats having someone that's in it all the way with you, right? But that person also needs a fucking mental break too. And that's just the reality. Because now when she resets, she's 100% all in again. Not that she never wouldn't be, but once you reset, she resets, it's like, all right, fucking game time. We're all in. And that's how she is. So I want to give her that little break, because honestly, since we've moved here together, well, not here, but Vegas, it's been me and Prep the entire time. You know what I'm saying? Like, we haven't had time to kind of just chill, because she came to Vegas with me for when I was in Prep for the Olympia, and then, you know, she had to go back to Canada for a little while to bring everything back over, and then it was like, I'm gonna do the Arnold out of the blue. So there was no break, literally. Then we had like maybe 2 months to chill, which in reality, that's not long enough for, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we
Prep, which is such a, you know, hard process, right?
especially in our relationship. You know, so that you have to be able to work together, and she loves this shit. She does. But everyone needs a fucking break. It's just the reality. And if I'm able to have a chance to give it to her, while I can still, because I'm a bodybuilder at heart, there is no downtime for me. There's just that, oh, I don't need to eat exactly on the clock right now, or, oh, I can eat something different on this day. It's not going to affect me that bad right now. That's me taking downtime. But I still eat 6 meals. I will still train at the same time every day. I will still diet the same way. I might have a couple more cheat meals periodically, but there's no difference for me. For her, it's a little different. Like, she just doesn't want to have, she wants her guy back, you know? Because in Prep, I'm like, dude, I sit on the couch all day. You know, I don't, you know. So she wants a little more life, which is fine. I agree, because I know I wouldn't want to date a girl that's fucking in Prep 24/7. Goodbye. I don't have time for that. You know, so I feel like, as hard as this is, like I've said, I do believe everything happens for a reason. You know, and I will say, like, I'm not like the most religious guy in the world, but I do feel like, you know, God has some sort of a plan here. I don't know what it is, but I feel like, you know, everything happens for a reason, for something greater down the road to happen. You know, and I've been down this road. You know, I got second at USA's before I turned pro. The following year, I came back and won and got my pro card. You know, so there's always a meaning behind everything. Can't tell you what, don't know what, but it's something. And
you said it yourself, you'll come back much improved. You'll have an actual full off season.
Yeah, and I haven't had that for a little while. So, and I always know with me in particular, my body responds the best when it's rested. Straight up. And I do feel like with the RP style training, it allowed me to train hard, but pull back at the same time. So, because I'm all used to when I train, like, you know, the single body parts, right? It'd be like chest, you know, do like 6-7 exercises, drop sets on everything, and just fuck. And you learn that you don't need any of that. Like, you really don't. Just train fucking hard with what you're given. So that, I think, helped me tremendously, you know, and taking longer rest periods. Obviously, I'm the type of guy that I feel like I'm getting weaker because I'm moving too fast. So then that's when I incorporate 1 million drop sets, when the reality is I might have gotten a little weaker just because you're getting close to a show, but just not taking long rest periods to maintain, you know what I'm saying? So that I learned. And honestly, this prep was so smooth. I did like 45 minutes of cardio. I was eating so much fucking food, though. Like, and just getting leaner. Like, this is the most my face was sunken. Like, I was like, dude, this is it. And then this bullshit happens. But there's like I said, there's a reason for everything. And it sucks that it had to happen right now, but I accept it at this point. You know, I can't dwell on it. You know, and to see the support that I got from everybody, that helped me a lot, honestly. That allowed me to see it's not just about competing. Like, people generally care. like, you know, so that means a lot to me. And I know they just don't care about me as a bodybuilder, they care about me as the person. You know, and that goes a long way for me. Because I know, look, there's so many fucking shady people in this industry, you don't know who really gives a shit and who doesn't, right? That's in any industry, to be honest. You know, so to be able to post that, and, you know, because I always would fear that people would be like, he did it on purpose, or he's lying, blah, 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 it's not his leg, I'll show you my fucking leg, motherfucker, this shit's fucked. Yeah. But to be able to do all these, to show those emotions, because this is all real shit. You know, people don't understand, I'm human, you know, and I think, you know, people got to see another side of me, because, you know, they used to see me as the mutant, the full confident, which I am, but the full confident, whatever guy they want to call me, but I've never showed like, I'm human, you know, they think I'm just some creature of habit, you know, animal, locked in 24/7, and that's great. I enjoy having that, people look at me that way. But there's more to it. I'm still a human. I fucked up. Well, I didn't fuck, but something fucked up. And for them, I guess, for a lot of people to see like that emotion come out, because I tried so hard not to cry in that video. I did. I was like, and then it just came pouring out. And because what's unfortunate is Monday night when I was getting work done. We all knew the hamstring was fucked, right? But this calf in particular, I can't, like I said, I can't flex it. Like it's locked, and I don't know how to unlock it right now. So the guy that was working on me, he said, get up. He said, I want you to flex your hamstring or flex your calf like you would on stage. I said, okay. Because this was just as bad as the hamstring. This is not torn, but it's like, you know, you wake up in the middle of the night with a cramp? It's like that, but it won't go away. It's just stuck. So when I said, okay, I couldn't even stand on it. Like I couldn't. And I remember he just looked at me and said, you're not gonna make it. Like you're just not. And I'm like, and that was when I let it, that's when reality truly set in, and I just lost it. Just broke down and lost it. Because, you know, granted, I know the facts, I'm 29. Stage ain't going anywhere at all. But it's the principle of how hard you work for something. And at the last minute, it's not like I was 5 weeks out or 4 weeks out. We're like, okay, we got time. Let's see what we can do here. At the last fucking minute, it's over. You know, the only bright side I can say is it's a hamstring. So 9 times out of 10, you tear a hamstring, partial at least, which I believe this is what this is. Clay actually did the same thing in 2018 to this side. It ends up looking cooler if it's a partial. So if it looks cooler, it just looks more straight. That's the bright side. You know, so that's just kind of the way I look at it. But one day at a time, that's really all I can say. Sorry, talking your ear off here. I could go all fucking day, to be honest, but
I think that you, to some degree, you're gonna overcome this and compete even better next year, or whenever you want to compete again, like on the Olympia. And you're the kind of person that you're using, like you said it yourself, you love this shit, like people talking or whatever. Like this is fuel for next year. And you know, as Joko, I mean, perhaps you know this guy Joko says like tomorrow the clock is zero. So you get back to work, you start from scratch, and you just have more time to grow.
And I'll be honest with you, the fact that I'm able to ride this bike right now, I want to go have a burger of enjoyment, and I can do that because I'm not competing now. But like, no, seriously, like the only thing I could do when I injured it was the elliptical. That gave me really no pain. Anything else, I was like, I can't fucking do it. I can't fucking do it. And then when he worked on me, Sunday or Monday, I forget which Monday is the phone. But I went to Yale Elliptical the following morning, couldn't do it. And it was like, oh my God, like now I can't even do this. And I try to go through the day just to see, because sometimes, you know, you go through the day, things kind of get better a little bit, right? So that was what I was kind of praying on. It just, and then I remember I texted Matt Tuesday, and I just said, look, man, like, realistically, we're not going to make it. And he's just like, I understand. I know. You know, so we had to make that call. But the fact that I'm like being able to do this with no pain, all I feel right now doing this is honestly just the pressure from the inflammation that I still have behind the leg. But it's not like a painful feeling. I'm also not trying to go hard neither by any means, but that means a lot because I know the difference between pain and inflammation a little bit. So this, to me, this is progress. You know, we're already making progress, and that's what excites me. But once I'm fully healed, I will be very excited to have, this long off season because I know what this meant and what it felt like, which is only going to drive the force even higher for next year. I'm done with this one,
Good guys, move on. Next one.